Are you ready to take control of your life and transform your reality? In this life-changing audiobook, you'll discover the power of your thoughts and beliefs, and learn how to attract prosperity, happiness, and healing. Stop waiting for fate. It's time to create the life you've always dreamed of. Welcome to You Can Heal Your Life, a transformative journey that will empower you to regain control over your mind and your life. Written by Louise Hay, one of the most respected figures in the world of self-help and healing, this audiobook will guide you through understanding the profound connection between your thoughts, emotions, and physical reality. From overcoming limiting beliefs to using powerful techniques like the mirror method, you'll learn to break free from negativity and attract the life you deserve. Let's embark on this journey together and open the door to a life filled with health, wealth, and joy. Focus points. The myth of fate. Who really controls your life? Discover why relying on fate is a myth and how you are the creator of your own reality. Taking responsibility. Stop playing the victim. Learn why taking responsibility for your life is the key to freedom and personal power. The power of the mind. How your thoughts shape your reality and influence every aspect of your life, from your relationships to your health. The mirror technique. A unique tool for self-reflection and healing. Learn how to use the mirror method to boost self-love and self-worth. Attracting positive energy. Understand how focusing on the right things can help you attract the right people and opportunities into your life. The root of illness. Explore how physical and emotional illnesses often stem from negative thoughts and beliefs, and how you can heal from within. Breaking free from negativity. Learn how to escape the prison of negative thinking and create a mindset that serves your highest good. Magnetizing the life you desire. Discover what kind of magnet you are and how to shift your energy to attract abundance and wellness. Learning outcomes. Empower yourself by understanding the power of your beliefs and thoughts. Develop the tools to heal emotionally and physically by shifting your mindset. Attract positivity, prosperity, and fulfilling relationships into your life. Use the mirror technique to increase self-love and improve your self-image. Break free from negative thought patterns that may be holding you back. Understand how to create lasting, positive change and take control of your destiny. Focus point 1. The myth of fate. Who really rules your life? Many of us tend to believe that life's circumstances, whether good or bad, are simply a matter of luck, fate, or chance. However, this is a myth. In reality, you are the one who holds the power to shape your life. Every event, whether it brings joy or hardship, is a reflection of the thoughts, beliefs, and decisions you make. By attributing your struggles to external forces or other people, you relinquish control over your own destiny. The truth is, no one or nothing outside of you has dominion over your life, because you are the sole architect of your experience. When you feel like the world is working against you, it's often a result of your mindset, believing that others or circumstances are sabotaging your efforts. But when you shift your belief to one where you see the world as supportive, opportunities, and help seem to emerge from unexpected places, your perceptions shape your reality, and the way you view yourself and the world around you directly influences what you attract into your life. If you believe you are unlucky, you may encounter more obstacles. If you believe you are capable and deserving, you are likely to find success and happiness. Your life is a mirror, reflecting back the beliefs and thoughts you hold most strongly. Therefore, it is crucial to pay attention to what you focus on, because your thoughts are constantly shaping your reality. By consciously choosing to focus on positivity, gratitude, and self-love, you begin to create a life filled with peace and abundance. Understanding the profound impact that your mind has on your life is the first step in taking full control. When you learn to cultivate a positive mindset and remain focused on what you want to manifest, you unlock the secret to creating the best possible version of your life. So embrace optimism, set clear intentions, and concentrate on what you want to achieve. Love yourself and everything around you, and watch as the universe responds in kind, bringing you everything you need to thrive. Focus point 2. Being a victim is counterproductive. At the heart of many of life's struggles lies a deep, often unconscious belief that we are not good enough. Thoughts like my body doesn't work, my relationships are failing, my life is falling apart, or "my finances are in ruins" often stem from a lack of self-worth or self-love. The universe, in its infinite support, mirrors back to us what we believe about ourselves. When we see ourselves as inadequate, those beliefs get reflected in our life experiences, perpetuating a cycle of negativity. As Louise L. Hay wisely said, "Remember, you have been criticizing yourself for years, and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens." This simple yet profound truth can be life-changing. For many, self-criticism has become a habit, driven by a deeply ingrained belief in their own inadequacy. Often, these limiting beliefs are formed in childhood, based on early experiences. For example, a child abandoned or ignored may grow up feeling unworthy, or someone raised in a home filled with fear may develop a belief that life is inherently dangerous. These early messages shape the way we view ourselves and the world around us. However, the good news is that we are not bound by these early conditioning experiences forever. Just because we learned something as children doesn't mean we must continue living by those beliefs as adults. Life happens to us only if we choose to see ourselves as victims of our circumstances. By taking responsibility for our own lives, we take back control and reclaim our power to shape our future. The antidote to the victim mindset is love. True self-love, the kind that is rooted in respect, acceptance, and gratitude for the body and mind you've been given, can work miracles. It's not about vanity or arrogance, but about acknowledging your inherent worth and treating yourself with the kindness and compassion you deserve. When we learn to love ourselves fully, we begin to break free from the self-limiting beliefs that have held us back and open the door to endless possibilities. By healing our self-worth issues and taking responsibility for our lives, we step into our power. No longer victims of our past or our conditioning, we become the creators of our own realities, capable of designing a future filled with love, success, and fulfillment. Focus point 3. Connecting the dots between reality and the mind. The root of many of our problems lies in the patterns of thought we consistently hold. Our beliefs shape the reality we experience. If we believe we are unworthy of wealth, financial hardship may follow. If we think we are unlovable or fear being hurt, we may struggle to form meaningful relationships. A lack of friends could stem from the belief that we don't deserve love or connection. Ultimately, the challenges we face, regardless of their nature, are simply manifestations of the thoughts we entertain. To break free from these limiting patterns, it is crucial to examine our thoughts and the perceptions that create our reality. Instead of merely reacting to situations, we should pause and ask ourselves, what thoughts am I holding that might be contributing to this situation? Are these thoughts based on reality, or are they simply reflections of past experiences or negative conditioning? By questioning the validity of our thoughts, we begin to disempower the negative beliefs that fuel our problems. Our minds are powerful and consistent. Focused thoughts are a kind of magic. They can turn life into a dream or a nightmare. By going to the root of our beliefs and examining them critically, we can see that many of our problems are not rooted in truth, but in false or outdated perceptions. Often, the thoughts that seem so real are merely reflections of past experiences or stories we have told ourselves for years. We have the power to change these thoughts, to release the negative ones, and to replace them with new empowering beliefs. It is essential to recognize that we are the sole authority in our lives. We have the power to choose our thoughts, to flush out negativity, and to replace it with positivity. To live a joyful life, we must cultivate joyful thoughts. To invite love and connection, we must nurture thoughts of love and openness. One simple exercise to shift your mindset is to take a deep breath when feeling anxious or overwhelmed. Imagine your problems as a mist or a cloud, slowly dissipating as you exhale. Visualize the outcome you want, or imagine the situation evolving in a positive direction. Sometimes, all it takes is to shift your focus from darkness to light, from fear to possibility, and your entire perspective will begin to change. By actively choosing to see life through a lens of positivity, you open the door to greater peace, happiness, and success. Focus point 4. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Transformation begins with a simple yet powerful decision: to change. We often become deeply aware of our problems, But awareness alone is not enough. True change requires us to shed old patterns and beliefs to make room for new, more empowering ways of thinking. The willingness to change is the first step toward personal growth, and it requires an openness to exploring different approaches. Spiritual approach. Practices such as meditation or prayer can create inner peace and clarity, allowing us to connect with a higher sense of purpose. Mental approach. Workshops, therapy, and self-reflection can help reprogram negative thought patterns, providing tools to shift the way we think and perceive ourselves. Physical approach. Sometimes changing our outward appearance, whether through exercise, new clothing, or personal grooming, can reflect an inner transformation and boost self-esteem. As Louise L. Hay wisely says, be aware that where you do not want to change is exactly the area where you need to change the most. It's often in the areas we resist most that growth is required, whether it's in our habits, our mindset, or even how we view ourselves. Holistic healing acknowledges the interconnectedness of the body, mind, and spirit, which is why all aspects of our lives need to be addressed. It doesn't matter where we start, as long as we are committed to addressing all facets of our being over time. One powerful tool for transformation is our relationship with ourselves, particularly when we look in the mirror. We must recognize that the things we allow into our lives, whether it's negative self-talk, toxic relationships, or unhealthy habits, directly affect how we feel and present ourselves. Our words, after all, are thoughts dressed in sound, and they carry immense power. Sadly, many of us are unaware of how often we criticize ourselves. We pick apart our appearance, dwell on past mistakes, and focus on our perceived flaws. Instead of this self-criticism, we should use the mirror as a tool for affirmation. When you look at yourself, speak kind words, affirmations that reinforce your worth, your potential, and your beauty. Saying, I am worthy of love and respect, or I am beautiful inside and out, can have a profound effect on your self-esteem. Over time, these positive affirmations will reshape the way you see yourself and the world, fostering a deeper sense of self-love and acceptance. Remember, the power to change begins with the thoughts you choose to believe. The mirror, both literal and figurative, reflects not just your appearance but your inner world. Treat yourself with kindness, and watch as the transformation unfolds. Focus point 5. Breaking out of the negativity prison. We all carry within us a mental prison built from negative thoughts, emotions, and past experiences that restrict our ability to grow, heal, and move forward. But just as we created this prison, we also have the power to break free. Here are 3 key principles that can help us liberate ourselves. Nurturing the willingness to let go. Change begins when we make the conscious decision to release what no longer serves us. This includes letting go of emotional attachments to past events, mistakes, or traumas. Sometimes physical action is necessary to release pent-up emotions. For example, screaming in a car, punching a pillow, or running on a treadmill can help release anger or frustration that's been stored in the body. When we allow ourselves to express these emotions safely, we experience true freedom. By letting go of the past, we create space for joy, peace, and an empowered future. Mastering our thought processes. Our thoughts hold immense power, and by mastering them, we can change our entire reality. When negative or limiting thoughts arise, such as change is hard or I'll never succeed, it's essential to counter them with affirmations of strength and possibility. For example, telling yourself, I choose to believe that change is becoming easier, is a simple but profound way to regain control of your mind. By consciously directing our thoughts, we harness the power to shape our lives and create positive change, step by step. Understanding that forgiveness liberates us. Forgiveness is one of the most transformative tools for breaking out of the negativity prison. Harboring resentment, guilt, anger, or fear keeps us anchored to the past, preventing us from living fully in the present. True freedom comes when we release these heavy emotions through forgiveness. Not necessarily forgetting, but letting go of their power over us. When we forgive ourselves and others, we open ourselves up to healing and growth. It's not about excusing the wrongdoing, but about freeing ourselves from the emotional weight that prevents us from moving forward. Ultimately, breaking free from the negativity prison requires us to take full responsibility for our thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's about embracing the power to change and choosing peace, forgiveness, and positivity. Focus point 6. Focusing on the right things. We often believe that avoiding negativity will naturally lead to positivity, but this approach is incomplete. Simply saying, I don't want to be unhappy or I don't want to be poor isn't enough to bring about change. This is because our subconscious mind doesn't process negations like no or don't. Instead, it focuses on the concepts we give it. When we focus on what we don't want, we inadvertently keep attracting it. The more we dwell on things that frustrate or upset us, the more those very things manifest in our lives. Complaining about our circumstances, or constantly thinking about what's wrong only strengthens those patterns. By shifting our attention away from the negative and focusing on what we truly desire, we begin to change our reality. Instead of affirming, I am broke, we can shift to a powerful affirmative statement like, I am prosperous. Rather than saying, I don't want to live here, we can say, I can now move to a better place. And instead of complaining about a job we dislike, we can affirm, I welcome a fantastic new job. The key to this transformation lies in phrasing our affirmations in the present tense. The subconscious mind responds best when we use statements like, I am or I have, as they anchor us to the present moment and create an immediate sense of ownership. On the other hand, using the future tense, such as I want or I will have, leaves our desires perpetually out of reach, just beyond our grasp. By focusing on the right things, what we desire, what we are grateful for, and what we can achieve now, we begin to reprogram our subconscious mind. This shift in focus allows us to create a life filled with the prosperity, happiness, and opportunities we truly want. Focus point 7. What kind of magnet are you? Our relationships are not just random connections. They are reflections of ourselves. The people who come into our lives, whether they are bosses, co-workers, friends, lovers, or even family members, mirror the beliefs we hold about relationships. If there are traits in others that bother us, it's often because they reflect aspects of ourselves, whether we embrace or avoid them. The presence of these individuals serves as a reflection of our own internal patterns and beliefs, often giving us clues about how we perceive relationships in general. If someone in your life is causing frustration or discomfort, here's how to turn this situation into an opportunity for growth. Identify what bothers you about the individual. What traits or behaviors are triggering negative emotions? Look inward to discover if these traits, patterns, or habits exist within you as well, either consciously or unconsciously. Choose to change the thoughts and behaviors that mirror what you dislike. By shifting your internal patterns, you begin to change the dynamic. Observe the outcome. Once you make this shift, the person's behavior may change, or they may naturally exit your life. The key to transforming your relationships lies in changing yourself first. Once you shift your beliefs and patterns, the people around you often begin to mirror those changes. This principle applies to all kinds of relationships, including romantic ones. By raising your standards and clarifying what qualities you want in a partner, you can attract relationships that align with your values and desires. Interestingly, research shows that people in committed relationships tend to feel more loved than those who are single. This suggests that love, when nurtured, not only attracts more love, but also creates an environment where deeper connections can thrive. So the kind of relationships you attract is often a reflection of the love, respect, and standards you have for yourself. Focus point 8. Why illnesses are your own creation. Our bodies are not just biological structures. They are reflections of our inner thoughts and emotional patterns. The persistent thoughts we hold, the words we speak, and even the ways we move, all play a part in shaping our physical health. Over time, these internal beliefs and emotions can manifest as physical conditions or illnesses. For example, consider someone who habitually furrows their brow. This physical expression doesn't come from a place of joy or peace, but from the underlying thought patterns of stress, worry, or discontent. Similarly, as people age, their faces and bodies often reveal a lifetime of emotional and mental habits, be they negative or positive. According to Louise L. Hay, certain physical ailments are directly linked to specific mental and emotional patterns. For instance, deafness may be a result of a long-standing refusal to listen, either to others or to one's own inner voice. Vision issues, particularly in children, may stem from a reluctance to see something painful in their lives, such as an unpleasant situation at home. Lung problems often signify a fear of embracing life fully, or a belief that we do not deserve to live life to the fullest. Ulcers can emerge from deep anxiety, particularly around feelings of inadequacy. Cancer is believed to be associated with long-held bitterness or resentment that, over time, begins to erode the body from the inside. The key takeaway is that every physical illness starts from the mind. Negative emotions like fear, anger, or bitterness can create an environment in which the body struggles to thrive. The first step toward healing is often learning to love and accept oneself, releasing the emotional and mental blocks that may be contributing to the illness. By shifting our internal dialogue and embracing healthier, more positive thoughts, we can start to heal both the mind and the body. Conclusion: we live in a universe that mirrors our thoughts and beliefs. Whether we choose to focus on abundance or scarcity, positivity or negativity, the universe responds in kind. This powerful law of attraction means that our mindset shapes our reality, and by maintaining an optimistic outlook, we create space for growth, health, and success. Believing that we deserve health and well-being is crucial. When we view our bodies as friends, respecting and nurturing them with positive thoughts, we unlock the potential for extraordinary lives. Every cell in our bodies listens to our minds, so if we choose health and vitality, we can manifest that in our lives. The key is to free ourselves from negativity and resentment, replacing them with love and positivity. Self-love is the foundation for living a fulfilling life. By embracing our flaws and strengths, we build a life that's worth celebrating. Criticizing ourselves only holds us back, while self-compassion propels us forward. To nurture a life of positivity and self-love, here are a few simple practices to integrate into your daily routine. Start your day with gratitude. Every morning, take a moment to note 5 things you are thankful for. This practice sets a positive tone for the day and shifts your focus to what's going right in your life. Celebrate small victories. Recognize and celebrate even the smallest accomplishments. Whether it's completing a task, achieving a goal, or simply enjoying a moment, every success deserves recognition. Praise yourself for everyday kindnesses. Acknowledge the good deeds you do, no matter how small. Whether it's feeding your pet, helping a friend, or taking care of yourself, each positive action is worth celebrating. By incorporating these practices into your life, you reinforce the power of positive thinking and self-love. Over time, these small steps create a shift in your mindset that leads to a more fulfilling and extraordinary life. Thank you for listening to You Can Heal Your Life. As we've explored in this audiobook, your mindset and beliefs shape your reality. By taking charge of your thoughts, focusing on positivity, and embracing self-love, you have the power to transform your life. Key focus points: the connection between thoughts and reality. Our beliefs shape our experiences. The importance of cultivating positive thinking. Focus on what you want, not what you don't. The power of forgiveness. Let go of the past to move forward with ease. Nurturing self-love. Acceptance of yourself is essential for healing and growth. The impact of relationships. The people in your life are a reflection of your beliefs and mindset. Healing the body through the mind. Physical issues often stem from mental patterns, and by shifting those patterns we can heal. Recommendations. Start your day with gratitude. Every morning, list 5 things you are grateful for. Practice positive affirmations. Replace negative self-talk with affirmations that empower you. Forgive yourself and others. Free yourself from resentment to make room for personal growth and happiness. Focus on your desires. Affirm your goals and desires in the present tense, as if they are already happening. Embrace change. Let go of past patterns that no longer serve you, and welcome new possibilities. Reflecting on the journey through this audiobook, it's clear that the power to heal and transform lies within you. By changing your thought patterns, cultivating a positive mindset, and practicing self-love, you can create the life you desire. These tools are not just theoretical. They are practical steps that, when applied consistently, can lead to profound change. Thank you again for your time and interest in this audiobook. If you found this content valuable, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who may benefit from it. The more you listen, the better you speak, and the better you'll be at applying these transformative principles in your life. Keep learning, keep growing, and always remember, the power to heal your life is in your hands.